Hey, thanks for joining us for Suzy and Friends. I've got a brand new friend for you today. This is Max.
Hi.
Max, how old are you?
I'm 13 now.
13, and what kind of things are you into?
I'm into gaming, gardening and hiking.
Hiking?
Well,
okay.
outdoors.
Great, excellent. Okay, so I see you're bringing a little of the great outdoors inside in a jar.
Yes.
Here's some outdoors I prepared earlier.
Inside a jar.
Love it. What do you call that?
I call it a terrarium.
A terrarium. Far outium. It is pretty impressive. How long have you been growing this?
This one has been around for longer than a year, so around 400 days.
400 days, okay. We're counting it in days. That's pretty impressive. And it's still alive.
Yep, and I've never opened it and never watered it.
You've never opened it or watered it?
Never.
And it's still alive. How does that happen?
Well, there's a little thing called evaporation. So we put a little bit of water in when we grow it, and so this water went to the bottom, and then it fed the plants, and it went back up through a thing called evaporation, and it condensated on the sides of the glass and fell back down and repeated the cycles. So the plants stayed alive, and the ecosystem inside stayed alive.
Fantastic. Are they hard to make?
No, it's quite simple actually.
And obviously, if you haven't even taken the lid off before, they're really easy to look after.
Very easy.
Okay, where do you keep your terrarium?
I just keep it on like a chest of drawers, not direct sunlight, but just a little bit throughout the day.
Great, because you don't want to get too hot, I would imagine.
No.
You don't want to steam your veggies.
No.
Okay, not that you're going to eat these ones, because what have you got in there?
So we've got a fern, and we've got some moss, and then we've got some unidentified plants that grew out of nowhere.
And so some of the plants are actually starting to decay a little bit.
Yep, so they'll die, and then more seeds will grow out of it. So yeah, when one plant dies, more grow.
The circle
of life.
Awesome. Hey guys, would you like to find out how to make one? Because I think this is really cool. It would be great to have in your bedroom.
It'd be lovely to have in your bedroom. Just an ecosystem growing on its own.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's do a little bit of tele magic, because I can tell we're going to need some ingredients, and there's nothing here. Okay? You want to do the honours?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. Look at that. Everything we need plus much, much more. Or is it just everything we need?
I think it's just everything we need.
So what have we got there?
We've got some gravel, we've got some tools that we can use to place it in this very, very good looking jar that you can probably pick up at your $2 store. Maybe it's just lying around your house so you can find it anywhere.
Great.
And then just some plants we found in our backyard.
Max, you've got something that looks like a salt or pepper shaker. What's that?
This is just a little hairspray thing that is filled with water. So before we put in the plants, because they've been out of the ground for a little bit, they need some moisture because they could die if we didn't water them soon. So we'll just give them a little.
Oh, nice.
And there you go. Nice.
So instead of a big squirt of water, or pouring water on top, you just want a nice little mist.
Yes,
okay.
just a little bit of nice mist.
Lovely. Okay, so what do we do first?
Well, we're going to quickly get our lid.
Max, do you need to clean the jar first?
Yes, you want to make sure this jar is definitely all clean and it's been washed before. This one has been washed. So
Great, okay, excellent.
very good. So what you want to do is you want to get your gravel. So you can get these, you can find them on like a pathway. I got this, we had a little bag from our fish tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
I'll hold the container. There you
Yep.
go. And you can do the pouring. Awesome.
Cool. And so now we want to get our soil and a little bit of potting mix just to get this natural soil in. So we're just going to grab some of it. So you can use a spoon. It helps it just kind of go in easily without getting your hands dirty.
Great. Especially when you're using potting mix, you want to use it in a wide open space, don't you? And you're best with gloves, so, okay.
Definitely.
The roots of the plants, you've still got plenty of dirt around those when you got them out of the garden?
Yes, definitely. So so it can grow a little bit more if they need to, but yeah. And so now we may start our plants. So before putting in the moss, you want to put the plants in first because they are the most important, valued thing in this terrarium.
Definitely.
If you have big hands, you might need to use the tweezers.
I was going to say, because how on earth did you get the plants into this one?
We actually use chopsticks, so if you do need to use chopsticks, you can.
Yep, great. Okay, good idea.
I think we'll put this fern in now.
You can see all the roots hanging down, yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to squash that other plant. Poor thing. And so now you want to get a little bit of your moss. You don't want too much because it'll carry on to grow. So it doesn't have to be a whole lot.
Okay.
A little bit on the
And
side.
that just kind of sits on the top?
Yeah, we do want to get a little push down, but its roots will just stick into the ground eventually, and then bam.
Lovely.
And if you have more space, you can, but I don't know if we have enough space in here to fit any more. And
you don't want to overfill it, do you? You want to make sure that
No.
the plants have got some room to grow.
To grow, yes.
Yep. Excellent. So the plants have got enough water on them now, do you think?
I think I might give them a little bit more because they've just been... There we go. I think that should be enough.
Wow, so only that much water. It's not very much at all. Is there anything else we need to do?
We'll just push down the little plants just to make sure they dig into the soil and they grow, carry on to live.
Okay, we might turn it round, Max, so that we can see what you're doing. Because
yeah.
all that mist is making it look like a bit like a forest. We're deep in the jungle.
Just push them down.
Awesome. I guess we put the lid on. Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye. And that is shut.
That is shut. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this one, how long? 400 days, you reckon?
A little bit over.
Yeah, a little bit over 400 days without having been opened. This one just brand spanking new. Maybe in 400 days we might have to get you to come back so you can see it. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Okay, we might even have to have you back before then, okay?
Fair enough.
Excellent. Hey guys, thank you very much for joining us. If you want to find out about how to make one of these, come back and watch the video as many times as you like. Or how about we put some hints and tips in the comments down below?
Yep.
If you've got any questions for Max about how to make a terrarium, send them to him and I'll forward them on. We'll get him to come back and answer them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to see more cool kids making stuff like this, like you doing it, click on Max. If you want to subscribe by clicking on me. Make sure you
like.
Yes, please. Thumbs up. And we'll see you again next week. Thanks,
Bye.
guys. For more information about Suzy and Friends, visit soooo.co.nz and join us next week for some more fun. See ya.